it's Pia. You're watching KiniNews. Past President Abdul Hadi Awang has defended his remarks about the collapse of the unity government. When asked about the matter today, he said a change of government is a normal democratic process.
Past President Abdul Hadi Awang has defended his prediction on the collapse of the government, saying that it was a normal process in a democratic country.
Itu satu kenyataan politik dan biasa berlaku dalam politik. Undi tak percaya dapatkan SD penyokong kerajaan berbalin tak ada. Biasa berlaku lah. Dan kita melihat ada tanda-tanda yang menunjukkan dalam kerajaan campuran yang ada ni perasaan tak puas hati sama-sama komponen dia sendiri. Itu ada berlaku. Dan sebab itu sesuatu tak mustahil.
The Marang MP said this when asked to explain his recent statement predicting the collapse of Anwar's administration in the near future. When asked to confirm whether there are efforts being made by Perikatan Nasional to topple the current federal government, Hadis said that this could happen in a democratic country. He said they did not just change the government through general elections but also through parliament. He added that they had a right to plan and no one could stop them if they wanted to. Hadi had previously shared his prediction during a dialogue but was short on details. He did not specify whether the cause of the collapse would come from inside or outside the government.
Still on Hadis, Shahriar Samad has warned the government about the prediction. The Amno leader said this is as Hadis' party could be making moves to topple the government.
Amno veteran Shahriar Samad has warned government leaders to be wary of past President Abdul Hadi Awang's remarks that the unity government led by Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim could collapse soon. In a statement, he claimed that PAS was the trigger for the downfall of the Pakatan Harapan government led by Dr. Mahathir Mohamad back in 2020, and they are now making a move to topple the current government and replace it with one that they support. He said it worked once before, so they will try a second time. Shahriar added that Hadi had already gave out a warning in March, so we will wait and see. Elaborating on his claim that PAS was involved with the downfall of the Harapan government, Shahriar recalled how Hadi had met Dr. Mahathir on several occasions before that. He said they had met during the Semenyih state by-election in February 2019, which was their second meeting. He said following the meeting, Hadi stated that he would support Mahathir as Prime Minister until the end of the 14th parliamentary term. He added that soon after that, 6 MPs from Barisan Nasional, without the knowledge of Amno, also pledged their support for Mahathir. According to Shahriar, these two declarations of support were the early stages of the Sheraton move. He said this caused the downfall of the Harapan government and Perikatan Nasional took over soon after. On March 1st, Hadi had predicted that Anwar's government will collapse soon. Hadi shared his prediction during a dialogue but was short on details.
4 Bersatu representatives had to leave the Penang State Assembly today. This came after a motion was passed to declare their seat vacant.
Boleh? Sesiapa yang nak mengiringi
bawa sama kursi baru betul.
This was the scene at the Penang State Assembly today after a motion was passed to declare 4 Perikatan Nasional held seats vacant. The 4 representatives for the seats had won their seats on a Pakatan Harapan ticket in the 14th general election in May 2018. However, their status as assembly persons were in dispute after they left the coalition. The motion was tabled today following a federal court ruling that Article 14A in the Penang Constitution against party hopping, passed in 2012, is valid and consistent with the federal constitution. The representatives of the 4 seats, Seberang Jaya State Assembly Person Afif Bahardin, Sungai Aceh Assembly Person Zulkifli Ibrahim, Bertsam Assembly Person Khalid Mehtab Muhammad Ishak, and Teluk Bahang Assembly Person Zulkifli Muhammad Lazim, had contested under Pakatan Harapan in the 2018 general election. Two of them, Afif and Zulkifli, were from PKR but later joined Bersatu. Meanwhile, Khalik and Zulkifli are from Bersatu but the party exited Harapan in 2020. Earlier today, Bersatu Information Chief Senator Razali Idris said that the motion for the 4 PN representatives to vacate their seats should not apply to Bersatu Assembly persons as they did not jump parties. According to Razali, the representatives were elected in the 2018 general election as part of Bersatu and remain in the party to date.
Ibrahim Ali has taken a swipe at past spiritual advisor Hashim Jassin over his remarks about Dr. Mahathir Mohamad joining Putra.
Parti Bumiputra Perkasa Malaysia President Ibrahim Ali has described PAS as a party of lies. Ibrahim said this in response to past spiritual advisor Hashim Jassin's remark, dismissing former Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir Mohamad's move to join Putra. In a statement, Ibrahim said Mahathir had chosen Putra as it is a clean party with morals and integrity. He said Putra is not a party led by hypocrites and liars, and even though they are small, they never used or sold Islam for political mileage. Ibrahim also expressed shock over Hashim's remark and likened it to a person ignorant of the principles of democracy. He said Hashim has no right to question Mahathir's intellect and experience in making a political decision to be with Putra. On February 10th, Mahathir announced that he and 12 others would be quitting Pejuang, which he founded. This came after Pejuang, led by Mahathir's son Mukris, severed ties with the Gerakan Tanah Air coalition. Hashim reportedly questioned Mahathir's move to choose Putra as his latest political vehicle and described Putra as a party with rotten branches, unable to support the struggle for Malay interests, Islam and the Constitution.
Deputy Prime Minister Fadila Yusof has responded to Dr. Mahathir Mohamad criticisms of the unity government.
Deputy Prime Minister Fadila Yusof has stressed that it is too early to pass judgment on the unity government. He said this in response to former Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad's statement that the unity government had failed to bring any major changes for the people and that Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim had not made any impact on the country. Speaking to reporters yesterday, Fadila said 100 days in office was just a short period of time. He added that Mahathir should be development-oriented instead of making negative statements like calling the government a failure. He said now Malaysians need us to be united as we cannot afford more politicking and playing too much politics will cause us to be left behind by other countries, including those in Asia. Fadila, who is also Plantation Industries and Commodities Minister, said it is also the time to revitalize the economy by encouraging more foreign investors to come to Malaysia. With this, he said there shouldn't be any comments which can undermine the country's economy. This is as many investors are now coming back to Malaysia because of the unity and political stability. Previously, it was reported that Mahathir was unimpressed with the first 100 days of the government's administration. Mahathir had reportedly claimed that there were no significant changes done for the benefit of the people.
Could Malaysia have a non-Malay Prime Minister? According to Mukris Mahathir, this will remain as a pipe dream unless the country eliminates factors that divide the people, such as having vernacular schools.
Pejuang President Mukris Mahathir said Malaysia must first eliminate the factors that divide us as a people before it can even entertain the possibility of a non-Malay becoming Prime Minister. He said the existence of vernacular schools in particular creates a separate stream of teaching that can cause divisions between our children. Mukris said this in response to a statement by DAP veteran Lim Kit Siang last Friday, where he said he did not expect to see a non-Malay Prime Minister in the country in his lifetime or his children's lifetime. Elaborating, Mukris said children should be allowed to learn, play and mingle with each other until the differences between them become celebrated and not divisive. He said only then can we hope to see a non-Malay as nothing other than a Malaysian, not colored by their ethnic background. However, he added that it is widely agreed that the national education system is in need of a complete overhaul. According to Mukriz, being Malaysian is about being perceived based on one's words, actions, way of life and demeanor, instead of being identified as Malaysian first and their ethnic background second. He gave the example of Barack Obama and noted how, despite being an American of African descent, Obama's upbringing, education, and way of life were thoroughly American. He said it's important to note that the reason why all 10 PMs we have had are Malays is not due to behind-the-scenes manipulation by Malay politicians. He said as long as democracy is practiced in this country, the majority will continue to choose a leader who best represents their interests. He added that if a non-Malay can convince the majority of Malays to support them, the norms will change. However, he said unless our system truly unites all our peoples, this will remain a pipe dream.
Amno President Zahid Hamidi has revealed that the RAS approved the motion that the post of President and Deputy President will not be challenged in the party election this year. He added that they are prepared to publish the letter so that all Amno members are informed.
Amno is prepared to publish the letter from the Registrar of Societies approving the motion for the top 2 posts in the party to not be contested. This is according to Amno President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi. Zahid said he would ask the party's Secretary General Ahmad Maslan to see to this so that all Amno members are informed. Zahid said that he hoped the letter from ROS could bring to an end any polemic against the motion approved during the 2022 Amno General Assembly last January. Yesterday, Zahid informed that Amno had received a letter from Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail regarding ROS's decision on Friday. He said the letter from the Home Ministry confirmed that the past additional motion was valid. Following this, Amno Vice President Ismail Sabri Yaakob reportedly asked Zahid to produce the letter from ROS. He said this is as there are conflicting media reports on the contents of the ROS letter.
And that is all for me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook for the latest news update. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Pia. Thanks for watching.